Welcome into the Beyond Entertainment series. In this series, we talk about movies and TV shows and other entertainment sources that contain beyond entertainment stuff. That's that's from which we can learn something or creative feeling, or creative kind of energy or something. You will see, and in this talk you will get idea what is this series about. This is Beyond Entertainment series. My name is Mohammad Arshad Latti, and I am from Surgota, Pakistan. In this is first video of the series. In this video we talk about Umbrella Academy. This is TV series. Here I downloaded some pages from Wikipedia and other sources, and I tried not to download and show you any copyrighted material. And remember, in this video I don't touch and tell the story of the Umbrella Academy, so I can stay from copyright claim. But what I get feeling from the series I will talk about, and what we learn. That's Umbrella Academy TV series page I have saved from Wikipedia. That's a free source, and actually we can use that. And here our character of interest is Cameroon, played by Cameroon. Actually it is Hazel. Cameroon guy played, if you remember, if you watched the Mindhunter series, that was also a master series. Maybe later we talk about Mindhunter series, but that guy was there, and this Mindhunter series was good. This series is not gripping as that, but that Hazel character actually very interested in here. And there is the second character, Agnes, owner baker waitress at Gandhi Donut. And we little talk about that there is a love interest, but we're not talking about love or anything else here. But when I talking about that scene, when this waitress lady show the book and open the book and read about birds and see them, and it gave us a kind of simple idea. There is another scene that Hazel or some other character maybe call, that we cannot much tell about that because that's maybe into copyrighted material. So that's gave us idea about a simple life and a simple living. If you've seen the series, then you know what I talk about. If you don't seen, no worries, there is nothing much relevant here. This is just an idea about simple living and plain living, not much complex or complexify your life or getting out of complex life. Idea I get is simply simple living. There simple living, actually there is a simple living page on Wikipedia. That's I also downloaded. This is practice or simplify for one's lifestyle. There is many practices. Religious and spiritual. That's not our topic of choice because we will talk maybe later about religion in some spotlight movies, or it is or those or some sometime else, because religion is much of a kind of bad reputation, and actually it's kind of practices reducing consumption, work, time, possessions. That means simply what you consume, less consume, and reduce your work time to enjoy more living and become a living being, and possession property less. You not much on, and increasing depend on yourself. Create your own garden for gaining green trees or vegetable and fruit trees for food, or living in kind of garden. Or garden, if we are living in garden, that's kind of give us a vision of heaven. Reconsidering technology. People who practice simple living have diverse views on the role of technology. There is people that call we throw away our mobile phone, and throw away our TVs and computers and bikes, cars, and live totally simply, but that's not good. Decrease the role and avoid some things, but these are actually, there are some things are actually life-saving and learning resource, or a lot of things. I don't recommend totally escape the technology, because if you skip technology knowledge, and maybe you not progress, and human race not progress, and there is no chance of survival or living well. Does not just mean if we are try to live simply because we want to live good life, a better life. And technology can also aid them. That reconsider technology only if that's become a kind of addiction, that you're talking mobile phone for 6 hours a daily. That's addiction. That's kind of bad thing. You watching a television, you're sitting on 7 p.m. and watching it light till 1 a.m. That's a bad habit. That's destroying health and then not sleeping well and you go to in morning go to work and you cannot perform or cannot think well. That's kind of addictions and bad habits about technology. First thing we think about that, throwing away the technology. That simple solution, but that's not seem to possible. But building a good habit about technology, that's important. And reconsidering technology also, there is other ideas here. And there is but I have ideas I did talked about. Here can you can kind of get more ideas. Now another important thing is simple living and simplifying diet. If you are considering that technology, you don't want modern medicine, drugs, then you need to simplify that. You can have many type of diseases if you take good food or stop eating junk food and junk living. That's junk living also. Not sleeping well, not gaining enough knowledge to overcome simple emotional stuff or life stuff. Knowledge is also very important to gaining grip on life, understand everything well, why it's happened, how it's happened, when it's happened in your life, happening in other lives, will happen in your life. So without knowledge, living is not much possible. But that's not include. So that's we maybe say for little later talk. It.Beyond. Yeah, that's good thing. Much a problem of world can be solved without wars. But be aware of that always prepare for war, because some people understand only war style of, or maybe some people understand only way of power. If you have a power, you can live on your way. If you don't have, other were on stamped on their own agendas and own way of life. So war is option of war is must be lead to peace in your country or area. That's it. Economy, buying less junk, well, strong everybody economies, unneeded thing, unwanted things. Simplify that thing also. Plain dress. There is another topic, plain dressing. There is, in this world we are living is business oriented. I want to give here a example. Now the light bulbs technology is replacing by energy saving devices like LEDs. But now secrets are getting out because they built the light bulb for failure all these previous year. So if they build a light bulb for years, that if not it will not get damaged, no one going to buy their new light bulbs. So they put it or constructed it wrong way so that not last long. So people buy our light bulb get damaged and they buy a new one. So here is the main thing is clothing. We can use here technology to build antifungal, antibacterial, color changing and auto cleaning and maybe little bit shape changing cloth. I heard about some technology that self cleaning clothes are here. So if a piece of cloth work for 10 year, maybe a lifetime we call it lifetime. So idea is that using technology to build a new kind of piece of cloth that work for 10 year or lifetime, that is antifungal, antibacterial, and also can change color and also self cleaning, can contain medical devices that can monitor one person health. So we are but now we living in the world that we buy a clothes and just last for months, few months, 6 months, and you need to buy a new one. And you know the billion of people have living poorly. So if that's kind of technology happen, that's a lot of good. That's a lot good. But here they are talking about plain dressing. Simply, they are talking about not buy $50 clothes, but buy $5 clothes. That's also simplified thing. But who knows? Later technology may replace that thing, and we get some real piece of good clothes that last for a lifetime, 10-20 years, not 5 or 10 months and turn into the pieces. Here is another Wikipedia page that's minimize everything. Here you can get ideas. Maybe we talk about later. Already this video is getting longer. Now you get a little idea about simple living. This is about creating your own garden for green or garden, or maybe perhaps for food, vegetable or fruits or other kind of thing. This can give you an idea. This is Wikipedia page. This is a little view from a series. These scenes are not relevant to us right now. Let's view some of these. What we talking about? That's a Hazel character I talked earlier. so that's not much relevant here. There is a dark side also. We don't want to turn ourselves into hippies. That's a photo of young people at festival. I don't know if they are American or other thing. That's era when Vietnam war at the height. So there's some folks come into hippies and hippie bar, and this was very important war against the communism. That's we talk when about that in later talks. What evil was that, and the whole country was vanished. The support from home ground for American troops in Vietnam was getting much lesser and lesser, and they just jump out of Vietnam, and the whole suddenly whole country of southern Vietnam vanished from earth. No more that's it. So we don't want to convert ourselves into hippies. We do what is necessary, and if we in some kind of war, we just don't run back into our homes. We call it safety. That's it. Car talk is getting longer. We may be creative another video for simple living. The talk is getting longer. You can get it some idea for simple living. And simple living is not meaning to turn yourself into hippies or anti technology or anti science or that kind of stuff, but simplifying your lifestyle and do what is relevant and what is important, and must avoiding junk food, junk living, and junk stuff all, and avoiding the bad habit. So goodbye.